Well, here we are, week 4, the end of the 2019 TAB $1 Million Chase Regional Series. Tim, what a series it's been so far.
It has, and we're really getting down to the business end. The greyhounds are all coming to Wentworth Park now for the city qualifiers and then the big semi-finals on Friday week. We can't wait to get really sink our teeth right into it.
Jeez, it's really exciting seeing some of the best dogs in Australia coming to Wentworth Park. I guess we do have to go back and have a look at the regional finals that were run over the weekend. Let's start off with Maitland. It was Flying Bazza, trained by Jason McKay, who was just utterly impressive.
Yeah, 24.92. He's a 35-kilo powerhouse. We'll go back to the replay. CJ's boy began brilliantly, went straight to the lead. Flying Bazza, he was last away. Then he worked his way through the field on that top turn. He got within striking range, and he was the greyhound they had to hold out when he got into fresh air.
A fantastic run there from Flying Bazza, trained by Jason McKay. But Tim, I want to have a look at another one. He's CJ's boy, trained by Ronnie Marsden. He always has his dogs in great condition.
Yeah, and they're high-speed greyhounds who generally lead, and then it's catch me if you can tactics. This guy's 100 to 1 to take out the series. I think he's worth a small wager because he has run 29.80, 29.90 around Wentworth Park. He'll get to semi-final stage. He could certainly lead and pinch a semi-final and make his way into the final. Look, at 100 to 1, he is worth a wager. Flying Bazza, it'll be interesting to see him come back to Wentworth Park. He has run 29.80 around there, but he's got to mend those box matters. He can't keep beginning the way he is. He's walking out and then going really quick. Look, if the big final was around Bulleye or Maitland on the big one-turn tracks, he'd be a major player. But coming back to Wentworth Park, he's got to mend those box matters.
Yeah, it's going to be one to watch, that one. And it also helps Ronnie Marsden. He also happens to be a fantastic bloke as well.
Yeah, he's a champion man, Ronnie. It'd be great to see him take out the big one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's now move up to Lismore, where it was Smooth Act, trained by Robert Cook, who took out that regional final.
Yeah, Bad Neighbour began brilliantly, went straight to the top, and I thought she had it in her keeping down the back straight, but Smooth Act got around the outside. This was a really good win. Got a bump at the first turn, began poorly, but then got in to a nice position down the back straight. Really strong greyhound, and Bad Neighbour just couldn't hold on, unfortunately for those on at the 20s.
Some run there from Smooth Act. Now, I spoke to Robert Cook post-race, and he said he spent a lot of time up there in Brisbane and the Northern Rivers, but he's now coming down to Wentworth Park.
Yeah, and it's a whole different ball game coming to Wentworth Park with his racing traits too. He's not a jump and run greyhound. He's going to rely on luck come semi-final stage. Look, if he does get it, he's really strong. He'll be finishing it off hard at the end, but he will need a bit of luck. Bad Neighbour, the greyhound who ran second, almost pinched at mid-race, had run some really quick time around Wentworth Park. It'll be competitive come semi-final time, just due to its racing traits. Get out, try and lead and pinch it on the little one.
We all know Evelyn Harris can produce a winner too. So now, let's go on to the Gardens here. Get It Gizmo, trained by Jason McKay. Gee whiz. Now, this was some absolutely sensational run, and we do know Get It Gizmo's now got a lot of attention.
Yeah, he's been $21 into $12, second favourite for the series. Look, I think it's a bit of an overreaction. I still think he's a $20 to $30 chance. He's coming to Wentworth Park for the first time on Saturday night. He hasn't trialled at the track as yet. Look, he began okay. He got into a nice position through the first turn. The leader, Federal Lily, she was going great guns going into the back, but then Get It Gizmo got into a nice little spot tracking her, and he just proved too strong at the end, running a near track record.
Yeah, thanks very much, Mick. He goes good, this dog. He's only young, he's novice, he's had 12 or 13 starts. I'll be honest, I don't think the circumference of this track here at the Gardens is ideal for his way of going. I think when we get to Winnie, a little bit harder run, a bit bigger circumference, he really might let go, mate. But that was pretty impressive tonight, not bad.
Well, some run there from Get It Gizmo, and as you can hear from Jason McKay there, he was really impressed with that run.
And he showed great field sense through the first turn. He was going to be caught between runners, and he just eased to the outside and got into the clear, and that is where he won the race. He was just too strong at the end. A few points we've got to take out. He's going to be a major player in the series, no doubt at all, but an overreaction in the market into $12 second favourite. Federal Lily, great to see her get to semi-final stage. She's ready to peak. She's a brilliant beginner. She's got high speed. She can win from any box She's not box draw reliant. She's a great chance in this series. Of course, she is an Easter egg runner-up, and great to see Mystic Right, the reigning champ, get through to semi-final stage. We wanted to see her get there. Whether she's going well enough to win the series, well, that remains to be seen, but it's great to see her there.
Absolutely. She was getting a lot of attention from fans, I guess you could say, of the $1 Million Chase. And Peter Legault, I think a word has to be said about him. What a great trainer he is to get those two through.
Yeah, he's basically just got a boutique kennel, Pete, and he's always got his greyhounds peaking at the right time for the big races. And I really like the way Federal Lily is peaking right now. She'll have a run on Saturday night at Wentworth Park, which will top her off beautifully for the semi-finals. She's a big player in the series.
We're now moving on down to the Riverina. Let's go to Wagga, where it was Ultimate Speed who took out that regional final.
Yeah, this race was really turned on its head at the first turn. Deliver began well. He broke the track record at his latest run in the heat. He went straight to the top, but then he veered wide at the first turn and he went a miss, and that's where Ultimate Speed went through, took control, and when he led, he was going to be awfully hard to run down. He's a greyhound who's got plenty of strength on his side, and he can run really quick times.
Well, it was great there to see Ultimate Speed, trained by Brian Smith, take it out, who has recent success in South Australia.
Yeah, sure is. He's a country trainer, Brian. Good to see Ultimate Speed getting to Wentworth Park, and don't forget he has run 29.60 around Wentworth Park. So, look, he's a player when he comes up to the semi-final night. If he happens to draw a box in the right race, look, he's a greyhound who can run really quick times, and it's not without... He's not without a chance in this series, and great to see Black Opium qualify for the semis. She's the Group 1 bridesmaid here in Australia. She's always there for the big ones. She hasn't been able to crack it. Can she do it in the $1 Million Chase?
Well, I'm sure Jason and Sona will have absolutely peaking come semi-final time. Now, let's move on to the final regional heat of this year's Tab $1 Million Chase. It was down in Goulburn, where we saw the Boom youngster Lightning Vision take it out.
Yeah, immediate, heavily backed favourite here from the 6 alley. Black Maxi went straight to the top, but Lightning Vision, who loves racing around Goulburn, loves racing on the big one-turn tracks, got straight there and was just a little too strong over the latter stages.
Right, now some racing we have seen in this series. Out of these 5 regional finals that we've covered today, who catches your eye? Who's something different?
Yeah, trying to get away from the favourites. Yeah. Federal Lily currently $31 with tab.com.au. I think she's peaking at the right time. She's a brilliant beginner. She's got high speed. She generally leads her races. She is a runner-up in the Golden Easter egg. $31, I think she's worth a wager. The big roughie, CJ's boy, he will need to improve on his best around Wentworth Park, around the 29.90 mark, but if he happens to get to semi-final stage, lid pings, leads, he could run his rivals into the ground and make it into the big final, and at 100 to 1 is worth a little wager.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there you go, folks. Like to listen to that. Tim Newbold, you've been pretty good this series.
Oh, we're just chipping away, trying to do our best.
You can't do much more than that, can you? Rightio, that's it for the regional series of this year's 2019 Tab $1 Million Chase. Remember, grand final night. Tim, you'll be there. The Hoodoo Gurus are playing live in concert.
I'll be there. I can't wait.
Oh, geez, you're too
I'll be down dancing after the last.
We're going to hold you to that. Now, folks, if you do want to join us on grand final night, tickets are on sale now. For all the information you need, head to thedogs.com.au/$1 Million Chase.